Hi guys, so this is a video I want to talk to you guys about in the platform because it's an issue that has affected my family and affects other people in the world, and I want to spread some light into it. Well, not light, but it's more like common sense. There's somebody in my household that isn't legal here. Okay, never, not convicted of anything, never done crime, never, doesn't do weed, doesn't go out and is part of a gang, anything bad. You could consider this a good individual in society, and but he doesn't have papers. So if ISIS is called, he can get sent back to where he's from. In this situation, he or she happens to be Mexican. A hint, I'm Mexican. Um, and he hasn't been able to go to Mexico in about, I don't know how many years it's been, about 20. But basically, if if ISIS is called, he gets to be deported. And how would that affect him personally? Well, he's used to this lifestyle, living in America, his freedom. And if he were to go back to Mexico, I mean, he has stuff there too, he or she, but it wouldn't be the same. They like living here in the U.S. They have become a part of our family, and there's a lot of people out there who aren't documented that live in the U.S. that are good people for society, and just because they don't have a fucking social security number, they're considered less than human beings or second class citizens, and I think that's not fair. Um, and there's a lot that goes into that, like green cards and people marrying people for green cards and stuff like that. But if you really were to think about it, all of it is rooted in money. Money is the main source of this because you have to pay a lot of money to become a citizen, and it takes a lot of time. And it's just kind of sad if you really think of the core of it all is basically where you're born and how much money you have to either, work in the U.S. or live in the U.S. or be part of the U.S. Which is funny because the U.S. is a nation of immigrants, and we don't even have an official language. But apparently, people feel like the official language should be English. But in my opinion, the moment that you make English the official language, then America is no longer free. Anyway, but if you could just imagine that, like your parents being from Mexico and you and your siblings are from the U.S. and one day ISIS gets them and they leave and you're just left to be by
Dog, we don't
yourself.
have parents anymore.
I know. Now, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about people. Or if your wife is an illegal immigrant and she disappears, or anybody, or your friend, or anybody,
How
you
your
just
wife be
disappear.
what?
It just affects people in a negative way. Families, your friends, they should be together and they should be able to live and not be scared because they were born in the wrong country. That's ultimately this message. And I know it affects a lot of y'all, especially if you're Hispanic or um, European or whatever. Um, that's the topic I wanted to talk about. That's what I chose. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this with a
Peace.
friend. Peace out.